What would happen if you put your energy and attention into what matters and what you actually want to do consistently? Think about it. Then embody that feeling. You can achieve a lot in a short amount of time. Alright, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can get your life back on track and achieve your goals. And in this video, I'm also talking to myself. These are all things that I need to do as well, and I am doing, and I'm seeing the results of doing them. So, we have 11 different steps of what we have to do. I have my list right here. The first thing on the list is to optimize sleep. Sleep has been something I've been struggling with for a long time, but it's extremely important if you want things to go well and for things to be easier in your life. There are a lot of things you can do to optimize sleep. There are plenty of videos about that. But a couple things I've tried is having a consistent time that you go to bed and wake up, which is the hardest part for me. And as you can probably see, like my dark circles and whatever, I haven't been doing that great, but you know, I'm doing my best. And then taking supplements like magnesium, and right now I'm just starting taking ashwagandha, which honestly, it has been good. I've remembered my dreams every single night, which I don't normally remember my dreams, so that has been good. Step number 2 is to meditate daily. The reason why we want to meditate daily is because it will improve clarity. When you meditate, you kind of filter out a lot of the nonsense that goes on in your head, because we all have like these big goals and things we're trying to do, but a lot of time we're just kind of thinking about a bunch of things that aren't as important, and they just kind of they're distractions. So meditation can help solve that problem, and you don't have to like become like a monk and go crazy meditating all the time. It can just be like 5-minute, 10-minute meditation at the start of your day or the end of your day, and you can go as far as you want with it. Alright, the third thing on our list is to set the goal. You want to set a goal that has controllable factors, meaning instead of saying, let's say for YouTube, I want to have 1,000 subscribers, you should set the goal of I'm gonna post once a week, or however many times you want to post, because you can control how many times you post. You cannot actually control how many subscribers you get. All you can do is produce videos more consistently and more often that are higher quality, so that the chances of people subscribing is higher. And then you also want to make a timeline for these goals. So the timeline can be however long you want, but I would say make like a year timeline, and you can set a goal of what you want to do in a day, what you want to do in a week, a month, 3 months, 6 months, and then by the end of the year, so that you can keep yourself on track and you can know how much you have to work throughout the amount of time to get to where you want to go. And you have to make it realistic, because if you set too high of a goal, you're going to burn out. But if you set too low of a goal, you're not going to have to actually make enough progress. You're not going to make enough progress. And then it's also very important to set reasons why you want the goal. So if you have a goal, you have to ask yourself, okay, we'll do the YouTube for an example, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so subscribe. But I can ask myself, okay, I want 1,000 subscribers. Why do I want 1,000 subscribers? I want 1,000 subscribers because then I can monetize my channel, right? But then it's like, why do you want to monetize your channel? I want to monetize my channel so I can make more money. And then like you go down the list, you have to ask yourself that 5 times until you find the core reason as to why you want the goal. And if that reason is some shallow reason, like I want to have a bunch of followers on social media so more people like me or something, then you can kind of filter it out and be like, you need to have a goal, because you need to have a goal that has a solid long-term reason so that you can stay consistent and make progress, because you're going to get tired. But if there's not a strong why, you're just going to give up eventually. The fourth step is to set a 10-year vision of where you want to be. So I can look at myself and be like, in 10 years, I want to have multiple real estate properties. I want to have a very successful YouTube channel. I want to be in great physical shape, and like with my career and stuff, I want to be an airline pilot, or even financially free. So you want to set the vision. It's good to write this down so that you can really know what you're going for. And then you have to set the anti-vision. You have to look at yourself, if I continue doing everything I'm doing now, and I don't make a change, where will I be in 10 years? So if you are spending your whole day scrolling, not going to the gym, not going out and trying to make new friends, not doing any of these things, where will you be in 10 years? And then you have to embody that feeling so that you know what to run away from, and you can have strong enough motivation to not make that happen. The fifth thing on the list to try and improve your life and get out of wherever you are is to try new things. Always be trying new things. If someone invites you to go out and experience it. You can always go home. Try new activities, like if you want to go skydiving, but you don't know anything about skydiving, you just want to do it to feel alive, to feel the thrill, just go do it. And then you might find that, oh, actually I do like skydiving, and then you can start doing that as a hobby, and you just have fun. You have to try a bunch of new things so that you can learn what you actually like, and you can just generally feel like you're living. I feel like a lot of the time, people just get so like stuck in the normal routine when they have the opportunity to do a lot of things. It doesn't have to be something like skydiving. It can just be like going out for a walk, going out riding your skateboard along the beach, boardwalk, or whatever. I don't know where you live, but something like that. And then you can feel alive, and you'll kind of realize that you can do a lot with very little. It's important to just do activities that actually give you motivation to continue better in your life, so you feel good. Like something me and my friends did was I bought a longboard, like a skateboard longboard, and we just went skating along the beach. And because in San Diego there's like nice walkways along the beach, and it's a simple activity. I used to skate a lot when I was younger. It was just fun because I got out of the house and I felt like I was really living, because the activity is thrilling because there's a level of danger to it, but it's not like scary. I don't feel like I'm gonna like really hurt myself doing it. So it just like makes me feel good and active, and I don't know, it was an eye-opening experience. Number 6 on the list is to stop waiting for the right time. You just have to go for it. If you're not ready, if you don't feel comfortable, you still have to go for it. Now, that doesn't mean do anything that you know is going to be a disaster. Like, use your judgment, but you have to recognize what things are you just holding yourself back because there could be a better opportunity, and what things are you not going to do because it's going to be very bad. So you have to find that line, but most of the time people don't do things because they recognize that there could be a better opportunity, but like there's always going to be a better opportunity. So just go for things, go for what you want, and doing that, you're going to find a lot more confidence in yourself. You're going to realize that you can achieve a lot more than you thought, and you're going to feel a lot better about yourself. For the 7th thing on our list, we have to look at how we fuel ourselves. So it's very important to eat well and to drink a lot of water. Ever since I started going to the gym, I've been trying to drink a lot more water. It's just a simple thing that really, really improves your life, because a lot of people have trouble getting themselves to do difficult tasks like work on whatever they're trying to achieve. They feel tired all the time, and they might feel tired largely because they're dehydrated and they're not eating food that is good for them. If you're always eating fast food and stuff, of course you're going to feel bad, and you're not going to want to do anything because it's not proper fuel for your body. And also, when you eat well and drink a lot of water, your skin quality improves, your mood improves, everything is just so much better. Next on the list is going to the gym and exercising in general. You don't have to lift heavy weights, but I personally do. But you can do any form of exercise. You can hike a lot, you can run, you can do yoga, anything to actually have your body like physically active and improving, and your health improving will make you feel good about yourself, because it's hard to feel confident about yourself and hard to feel good about who you are in general if you physically don't feel good. If you're overweight, none of the things you do are going to be as good in terms of like feeling confident about it as if you were in great shape. Or if you're super skinny. Like, even if you're just trying to wear like a nice shirt, you're gonna look so much better in it if you are in good shape. And also, looks matter. Like, if you're trying to improve your life, a huge part of improving your life is your social life. And although you can have a great social life if you're not in great shape, your social life will be way better if you are, because people want to be around attractive people. That's just biological. It's easier if you are in good physical shape. And that's something you can really control. You can't really control how your face is. That's genetic. I mean, you can do some things, but you can make yourself look so much better purely by just working out stretching, exercising in general, and you'll live longer. And then number 9 on the list is to socialize more. A lot of people have great social lives, and that's great, but I find that even though you might have a lot of friends, there might not be as many close connections as you want. So you need to just make sure you build up that network of people. Also, talking to new people is important. Put yourself in situations where you talk to more people. Approach people in public. It's important to try to socialize as much as possible because people open up opportunities and people open up great connections in your life that kind of make life fulfilling and good. Doing all these things, achieving all your goals is stupid if you don't have anyone to share it with, and then you're going to be miserable. No matter how much money you make, no matter how fit you are, you're going to be miserable if you don't have a good social life. Number 10 is to make your environment nice. So this goes for many things. Obviously it goes for like the room, the house you have. I'm reorganizing a bunch. I have 2 rooms because my brother moved out. This is actually his room. And I'm trying to keep it relatively nice. I'm trying to keep it good. For a long time, I had a very, very messy room. In my other room, although I'm redoing it, it's still a lot more messy than this room. It has a lot more items in it. Just being in a messy environment adds so much stress and makes everything more difficult. Also, it's hard to clean things. It's like everything is just worse when the environment is messy. So if you have a clean, calm environment, you're going to feel better, you're going to be more productive, and also when it comes to the socializing step, when you invite people over to your house, you're going to feel good about it. You're not going to be like, oh, just step over that thing, and then like you have to like clear your bed so they can sit on it, or like whatever. So just in general, having a good, clean environment is super important and will greatly improve your life because we spend most of our times in our houses. Make sure you go on trips, find yourself in different sceneries. I like going on trips, like road trips with my friends, just going places, and even close places, like going to a new place to go on a hike, just whatever, just to change your scenery and kind of remind yourself that there is so much more to the world than whatever you're kind of thinking about, whatever you're focused on, or whatever you're worried about. Get out of the house, get out of your hometown. You will realize that a lot of the things you're worried about are insignificant because there's so much more out there. It'll just give you more of an abundance mindset. And it's fun and fulfilling. So get out there, change your scenery, go on trips. Just focus on feeling alive, living your life as much as you can in general for all the steps here. You want to feel good, you want to feel like you're actually living, and you want to create a setup that allows you to be able to be focused and disciplined. The last thing on the list is to reduce the amount of information you take in, or the amount of bad information you take in. So delete Instagram, delete TikTok, or whatever social media is really you're just consuming mindless content, you gotta delete it. You know, if it's a platform that you actually primarily just text other people on, like maybe Snapchat, I don't know what your situation is, but you have to reduce the amount of nonsense that you consume because it's going to fill your mind with just negative energy, and it's going to fill your mind with just a bunch of random stuff that just clouds your vision, clouds your focus. I deleted Instagram a couple months ago, originally when I was like thinking of a joke in my head, and I was thinking about it in a meme format. That just bothered me. I was like, why is my mind so programmed to just be all about Instagram? I would sit down to untie my shoe, and 20 minutes later, my shoe was still on my foot because I was just scrolling on Instagram. And it's like, that sucks away so much of your time and your energy that it just makes you not want to do anything for the whole day. So, reducing the amount of information you consume, and that also goes for music. I'm not saying don't listen to music. I listen to music all the time. Music is great. But if you're listening to just like music 24/7 and it's negative music, like sad music or angry music, you're gonna feel worse overall. Like, you can still listen to any type of music you want, but just be aware of what you're taking in and don't overdo anything. So that's all I have for this video. Follow those 12 steps and your life will improve dramatically. Like, comment, and subscribe for more.